Let's talk about temporary mortgage buydowns. This is something that's been around, but not really used until last year because we're in a rising interest rate environment. We saw mortgage rates peak in 2022 in October. The good news is they've come down some from that peak, so that's encouraging. But we still want to work and help buyers understand the benefits of buying. Buying a home, what a buyer wants most is to know, am I making a good decision? So looking at that monthly payment, if they're used to a certain maybe rental payment, or maybe they've been living in a rent-free environment and now they're trying to kind of really wrap their brain around that, making that commitment to that house payment. This can be a great tool for that mindset of realizing, okay, for the first few years, you're going to have this lower payment or this graduated payment. So when you hear a 3-2-1 buy down, if the going interest rate starts with a 6, well, here there's going to be a seller concession, money paid for from the seller out of the purchase price of the house, that would make the effective payment that first year as though it was 3% lower in interest rate. So 3-2-1. The first year would have a 3 in front of it. The second year would start off with a 4 as the interest rate. Third year would be a 5, and then it would go back to that 6% rate for the remainder of the loan. So this really just helps with that buyer that is really focused on that monthly payment. It's not a magic wand. There's some schools of thought that, hey, it's just better to take the lump sum, this money that the seller is contributing. You could also take that as a lump sum credit towards closing costs, or to make sure that, you're getting into the house for a little bit less. So that it's not a perfect situation, but I definitely believe in those two scenarios versus reducing the price of the house. That's definitely, I'm definitely on board for that. So talk through it with me. I have some great tools if you are working maybe with a seller and you want to have some ways to show the math, because this is pretty number intensive, but I have some easy ways to create some great graphics and do the math for you. Let me be your math geek. Hit me up. I would love to help.